Boy, what a show. I got to tell you, oh, that light is killing me. Killing me. Okay. Hey, this is a wonderful, wonderful venue. I want to tell you something. I had a lot of fun tonight just meeting the people here. I got to tell you, but you know, on each table, there's a hand sanitizer. I told them to put on each table because my act is very filthy and dirty. Matter of fact, where's Alan? Alan, I got to tell you something. We got a lot of good-looking people here. You have beautiful models. I mean, gorgeous. And I was a judge, of course, but the one that I wanted to win didn't win. She was the one that had stretch marks on her lips. But that's besides the point. But I got to tell you something. I'm straight, but if I ever become gay, I want you to be the first guy to suck my dick. Okay. Now saying that, use the hand sanitizer. Hurry up. Okay. Now on the way here, listen. Today I had a lot of things to do today. So on the way to Home Depot, I had to stop in an ATM machine driving in, and I noticed when I was doing the keypad, there was bumps on it. It had Braille. Blind people don't fucking drive into an ATM machine. Then I get to Home Depot, and I can't get a parking space. Then I noticed 20 spaces, and they got the blue lines in there. They're for handicap. Handicapped people don't go to home. They can't get the fucking wheelchairs up the ladders. Then I bring my TV back to Home Depot. I said, listen, I got a problem with this TV. So what's that? Every time I watch midget porn, I only get half a screen. Oh, I'm making fun of gays. Today, anybody gay here, I apologize ahead of time. Okay. So, I have a part-time job. I teach lesbians how to eat pussy. That's my other job. This doesn't pay much money, right? Alan, you don't pay me shit. Okay. So, anybody here know what a kumada is? I think my kumada just went behind. Where's the blonde? Oh, there she is. My kumada's right here. A kumada, for you non-Italians, a kumada is a mistress, a girlfriend, or as the blacks say, a hoe. So Italians like a lot of rich Italian guys or successful Italian guys, they like to say, yeah, I got a kumada. That shows that they got some money, that they got some. So they keep a beautiful woman in an apartment and, you know, for sex, what else? So Tony wakes up on a Sunday morning and his wife is making the sauce. She's frying up the meatballs, putting the string around the braciole. Everybody knows what braciole is. And Tony wants to get laid, so he's rubbing it. She goes, whoa. Leave me alone. Come back in a few hours. I gotta cook. Okay. He goes out, gets on the phone, he calls his kumada. They got names like Tiffany, Brandy, Crystal. They don't have real fucking names, okay? So he goes over to her apartment, which she pays for, by the way. And he goes there, and she's gorgeous. She's like a Victoria's Secret model. She's got the fuck me shoes. She's got the fake tits. She's gorgeous, right? So he's banging the shit out of her. He's doing things that jungle animals don't do. Now he's finished with her, takes a shower, he comes back home, sits down with the wife and kids for dinner, and she goes, Tony, you know, she's not stupid. She goes, Tony, you know, my car's 2 years old. There's a sale on Mercedes convertible, the 500 SLs. I love those cars. So he says, okay, tomorrow, we're gonna go buy you the car. Under her breath, she said, you might have got laid with your kumada, you just got fucked by your wife. Okay, I don't know, we got a couple of times here. When I was a kid, I used to go to Italian weddings with my mother and father. They called them football weddings. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. Yeah. You know, okay. So my father had a habit. When we went to a wedding, he didn't have a checking account. He had cash. He put 4 $50 bills in an envelope. And depending on how the wedding went, he'd keep the money in or out. So he go to my mother and says, Angie, how's the food? I got agita. Boom, takes $50 out of the envelope. Hey, Vin, how's the... I said, the pasta, the prosciutto's dry. Boom, take another $50. Then he looks around, you know, this place is fucking tacky. At the end of the night, the groom owed my father $200. Now, I don't know if you guys know that in New York City, there's a high school called the Harvey Milk High School. It's actually a high school for gays, lesbians, and transgenders. It's a true story, it really is. It's in Greenwich Village. Like Greenwich Village needs more gays, right? Okay. So the school has a very interesting curriculum. Window dressing, interior decorating, how to hide your schlong in a thong for the cross-dressers, accessories for the transgender, fellatio 101, sodomy 202. The school has a very interesting football team. It only has 2 positions, wide receiver and tight end. The most popular teacher in the school is the dean of discipline. Now, the team mascot is a bird, the swallow. Now, I got to tell you, if a kid is missing in the school, instead of putting his face on a milk carton, they put it on a jar of Vaseline. That does not go well in Greenwich. When I do this show in Greenwich Village, I can't use that joke. I get a lot of, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So now, here's the problem we have. I'm Italian. I grew up in Little Italy. My next door neighbors were gangsters, but there's not that many anymore. Half the gangsters are in jail. The other half in the witness protection program. So the mafia does not have a good labor pool. The labor pool is very shallow. So here's what I suggest. I suggest the high school to build up the mafia, called Cosa Nostra High. Now, the curriculum is interesting. Extortion 101, mathematics for the loan shark, accounting for the Shylock, defensive driving away from the police, home economics for the Kumada. Remember the Kumada? Okay. And if you belong to the fraternity, it's Phi Beta Capo. Now, the other comedian, she left. Did she go? I want to make fun of her. No, she's a Jewish American princess. They make fun of themselves anyway. But, you know, she mentioned, and even Sean mentioned about dating site. Look, I'm a widower. My wife died about 13 years ago. I miss her, but I got to make up for it. So I got to meet other women. So I went on a couple dating sites. And there's so many of them, Match, they all suck, really. But I went on Plenty of Fish. All I got was plenty of bacala. And the fucking women are whales. They're so big that the picture's like 20 years old. So I finally found a nice girl, woman, about 40 years of age, which is the age group that I'm looking for. She's a yoga instructor, not like Alex Baldwin's wife, where she speaks Spanish, but she's not really Spanish. This is, you know, it's a nice girl, but there's only problem. She wants to save the earth. We have to recycle everything. We got to recycle paper, aluminum foil, condoms, everything. So, you know, she drives me crazy. So, I go out one night. She goes, I want you to go shopping for me. Okay. She goes, I want you to go and get me douche. She goes, I know you like to eat pussy, so I want you to get cherry, blueberry, or strawberry douche. I said, what do you want, fruit of the womb? Give me a break. So now, she said, get me some vegetables and stuff like that. Okay, so I bring the vegetables home, and she goes, are they organic? I said, what's organic? Oh, these things are grown, they don't use pesticides on them. I said, I want to ask you something. Do I have any pesticides on my body? There's no why. Give me an organic blowjob and shut up. All right, listen, I made fun of the mafia tonight. I made fun of handicapped people. I made fun of gays. When I leave here tonight, I got to worry about getting run over by a fucking wheelchair, shot by the mafia, or fucked in the ass. Good night, everybody. I had a great time. I hope that...
God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Vinnie Fargo! All right. I can think of no better way to end this comedy show